If the streets paved with gold could talk, we would sit in silence, because that reality failed to exist. And then the souls who buoyantly stepped into this falsehood could resist amidst twisted and consistent disappointment, fought with attempts to coexist with a land that would rather see us blacklisted and dissed. If the walls of the housing that showcased no blacks, no dogs, no Irish could see, they'd be amazed at how make your own was not a luxury, but a lifestyle created off of a forced independency. Given that rejection became expected with no alternative but to work smarter, they'd see innovation meet intelligence when they made their own banks through partner, made systems as part of the start to chart a business so we could depart farther from the things that were set to oppress, that were so wrongly started. Come see excellence. Come see exceptional benevolence. Come see the evidence of good community when the unity can be generous. Come see family. Come see the era of black loyalty, when being of help and support was so joyously done and celebrated for all to see. If the black country factories could hear, they'd pick up watered down patwa and blood, sweat and tears sown into days of labour for years upon years, stemmed from hard work with their hands, while being scorned by their peers. If the mirrors above the walls of the homes that brought worship to the front room could play back reflection, we'd see mention of how our own secluded safe spaces would allow tensions to release and the pure intentions of peace could fill a room doing kitchen convention. If my grandmother wrote a book, we'd be able to see and look at resilience mistook for relent, because she still stood tall even after her entire being was so uncommonly shook. We'd read of the telegraph that came, that said where your children lay, back home in St. James, that the walls where they stayed had burned down into flames. Told there were no remains and still unsolved to this day. Disappointment now met grief, where 3 out of 6 of her offspring and a niece now deceased while she exerted her ways in a work so low paid and now a heart incomplete. If the hearts of the second generation could be televised, we would probably see a pride that was old and deeply prized, possibly exercised with poor compromise they've now learned to never authorise. Here they came with high hopes and passports, so civilised, and they continue as great stature personified. Thank you. Wow.